In battleground Michigan, young voters are processing President Joe Biden's historic decision to exit the race. Already, momentum is shifting to his Vice President Kamala Harris.
I think she really has an opportunity now to rebrand herself and introduce herself to the country in a new way.
These Gen Zers are all Democrats and have never had the opportunity to vote for a president who wasn't in their 70s or 80s.
What do you think it is about her?
We know that she's a powerhouse speaker.
She has a level of authenticity that, you don't always see from politicians.
For weeks, young people have been sharing memes across social media, highlighting Harris's speeches and affectations. One Gen Z favorite?
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
A May 2023 speech in which Harris shared something her mother used to say.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
Growing up, I didn't think that an Indian woman like me could even be involved in politics.
They're worried about reproductive rights, gun control, and climate change.
She has been the Biden campaign's most effective messenger on the issue of abortion access and reproductive freedom.
But young people have been unsure about Biden. In Michigan, a state with a large Muslim population, many communities are outraged by the Israel-Hamas war and grateful to Harris, who has long pushed for a ceasefire.
That's the bare minimum that we've been asking for, and I think the main issue is that we're not seeing any change. I think we will stay uncommitted until we can build trust.
A Tufts University study found Michigan had the highest youth turnout in the nation in 2022.
I feel like this country has a long history of not really listening to the younger population, and I think Gen Z is just at a point where we're just tired of feeling unheard.
Do you think she's still going to have to fight to earn the youth vote?
Oh, yeah.
But for now, they say, she's been able to breathe new life into an election they thought had gone stale. Antonia Hylton, NBC News, Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.